Hello.
What's wrong, Geoff?
I've got a cold.
Oh.
A little bit snotty and bunged up. It's Tuesday, the
25th
of July.
We're going to
the rest of all the stations.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay. It would be remiss, before we start, as I've got a cold. Unfortunately, we're not nowhere near Nottingham or Nottinghamshire, but I can't not do the boarding. A second class return to Nottingham Peas.
I don't know what this is.
There's a link in the description right now.
So a tip that's come in on Facebook is that Todd Mortimer is famous for a policeman who in the 1980s was said to have been abducted by aliens in, let me just check this, Vale Park, which is part of the town. But it's beautiful. I mean, if aliens are going to come anywhere, why not come to Todd Morton?
Very pretty station.
I was surprised. It was amazing. Lovely old heritage.
I kind of want to get out and go back and get out there now. With reference to the second class to Nottingham Police, it reminded me, at what point did we stop having second class and start having standard class? And I put a thing out on Twitter just now to ask people, because I remember there used to be seven classes. There was like Poorman, first class, second class, standard class. At one point there was a fourth class. There was like which was like a carriage without a roof. There was a workman's train. I'm trying to remember what 7 classes of train there were. Would you like an amazing fact about Brickhouse?
Always.
It has the UK's largest climbing wall.
Is that my Vicki Explores for the day?
There's a climbing centre just down the road, and it has Britain's largest climbing wall.
I'd be up for some climbing.
I'd be up for some Lemsip.
Brick house, so far. Bridges, rivers, maybe a canal.
However, Halifax is famous.
Did you see the signs as you came in?
I picked up my video camera and I just missed getting the shot. What's Halifax famous for, Vicki?
Mr. and Mrs. McIntosh, who made a brand new type of toffee. They mixed American butterscotch and English caramel. They produced Macintosh toffee. And then they later developed products, one of which was Quality Street. They merged with Rowntree, and then much later on the company is then taken over by Nestle. So I feel like we need to indulge. What's your favourite, Geoff?
It's probably the melon I'm eating right now, which is more healthy.
Oh well, I'm going to go for the strawberry cream, that's my favourite. And then I'm going to offer the chocolate to these ladies.
There you should just walk down the whole train handing out chocolates.
Okay.
Cheers. This brand new Lone Moor steak. Hello. It's brand new. Leeds. I feel like we're into Leeds a lot, and we'll be at Leeds again tonight. and tomorrow. Leeds might be the most visited station that we've been to. Two very important things to consider is that one, is this a new maquette?
It is. Hooray!
And secondly, this is Radhika from the Telegraph.
Hi.
And she's here to grill us. Did I get your name right?
Yeah, you did. Well done.
Sweet. That only took me like 3 attempts to learn. Brilliant. So Kirkstall Forge, I've been reading up on this, and this was a purpose-built station. It only opened in 2016, so only last year. The town around this area is being regenerated, and if you go online and look at the Kirkstall Forge town website, they promote themselves as a forward-thinking community, and they want people to come and live and work here, and it's sort of all regenerated, all brand new buildings, which you can see behind you there. But historically there's been a forge here in Kirkstall for hundreds of years, so it's sort of brand new village based on lots of history. On the line, so we've just left Kirkstall Forge. Would you say the next stop was what? Guiseley, which is where
Harry Ramsden had his first fish and chips stall.
we are full of facts today. The thing about fish and chips are great, but don't you find the worst bit about fish and chips is that people just discard wrappers, and the worst thing is when, you know, people are eating their smelly takeaway food and then they just discard all their wrappers on the train. Luckily, it's as if by magic. There's a whole team of people out here working on the rail network doing an amazing job helping keeping our trains tidy. Was Jed or is it Gerard really? We'll call you Jed.
Jed, yeah.
Jed. Hello. Could you tell me, I asked you what your job title was. You have a brilliant job title. What is it?
Train Presentation Officer.
Love it. So basically, keeping the trains presentable.
Yeah.
Right. I thought that guys like you, or ladies as well, actually worked just at the terminal station, because so many times...
The next station is Guiseley.
I've seen a train pull in, and you guys do your job, you jump on, make the train presentable again, and then jump off. But today you're actually you're like roaming duty.
Yeah, on board today.
How does it work? So do you choose where to go, or do you have a set pattern?
I have a set pattern, so they give me certain trains to get on and off.
So do you go and like book on, just like a guard would, or a driver would in the morning at a control centre somewhere, and they tell you what trains to do?
No, they have a set timetable. Okay. It's the same every day.
Okay.
So go, first stop is at Shipley, get off at Shipley, get the next train to Bradford, Foster Square, like that so often.
And just quickly want to ask, sorry Jed, I have to ask, what's the worst thing you've ever had to deal with on a train?
Soiled underwear, really. That's the worst. Or beer cans, beer bottles.
On the seat or in the toilet?
In the toilet itself.
So people leave underwear that's been discarded?
Yeah, also you can find needles as well.
Wow.
So you have to deal with them.
Do you have to call the police when that happens? Or?
No, we've got a little receptacle it goes into. And it's
the next station is Guiseley.
Biohazard little receptacle, it's yellow it is, you get put in there, special tweezers to put it in.
And I'd imagine also Fridays and Saturday nights must be the most interesting times.
Yes.
What was it you said?
It's beer trains.
It's the beer trains.
So you got like wine bottles, beer cans, beer bottles, plastic cups for when they're drinking it, and they're everywhere, and it's all over the floor, it's sticky.
You do an excellent job.
Thank you.
Thank you for help keeping Northern trains in a presentable fashion. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You are charming. Really, really, really pretty. Ilkley, a spa town, a Victorian spa town. Wonderful Victorian architecture.
Made it to Bradford. Foster Square station is that way. Interchange is somewhere that way. I'm going to have to walk back. But we had a tip off on the social medias. So look, there were marks in the pavement, like coloured tiles or something, which show you which way to walk to get between the two Bradford stations, and I can't find them. If you're from Bradford, Hayley, and that's true, tell me where. Is it down there? Have I just not walked far enough? I've got to get back to Foster Square. But I thought that was quite neat that there were a a line showing you how to walk between the two Bradford stations. I'm enjoying the arches though. The arches are nice at Bradford. Shipley, which is a fantastic sort of, it's a triangle shaped station, so you've got trains in that direction, trains in that direction, and trains going around in that direction from Bradford up to Settle and that way back to Leeds. It's a cool little triangular shaped station. And we just came from Saltaire is just on. Yeah. What's a Saltaire?
So Saltaire, which we have to put on the list to come back to, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's a model village like Port Sunlight and Bourneville, where we've been before, built by Titus Salts. Best name ever. Yeah, and it's now World Heritage Site. Also, interestingly, the village was a dry village for many, many years, for over 150 years, and only very recently did it stop being a dry village. Can we go back there later?
Leaving Shipley, we got chatting to the lovely Leanna and Claire in the ticket office. You want to show the picture?
Oh, I'm just popping it on Instagram.
Shipley Station's won me over. It's the most confusing, sure, with its triangular platform, but they also give out free water from office depot. Free water. For the final train of the day, Leeds to York via Harrogate. Interesting to note that the sign said it was going to Poppleton. It did that thing where it advertised it as Poppleton, the station before York, because it's not the fastest way to get to York. It said that you wouldn't go to York this way, unless you wanted to go this way. Next station is called Starbucks.
No, it's not.
What's it called?
Starbeck.
If there's not a Starbucks at Starbeck, then Starbucks have missed a trick. Also, we have a special visitor awaiting us at Starbeck. Right there. Everybody, this is Ruth! Hooray!
And we're at Starbeck! Yay!
Starbucks!
Where you've dreamt of coming this whole time.
This has been the pinnacle.
Give us one amazing fact about Starbeck, Ruth.
It's got a really nice box overlooking their level crossing just here. So this is a very busy main road, unstaffed station, but there's always a man in that box.
Ruth, you have to end today's video.
Thanks! It's been a great day. Thanks for watching.
Brilliant. I literally couldn't have done it better myself. We've had a pacer-free day in the north.
You can't see this much.
She's running on. What's happening?
I wanted to get on the pacer.